Starting the broadcast. We're live. We're live, peeps. We're live. I am so excited. You will love today's live stream. And the reason you're going to love today's live stream is because it came to me totally by inspiration the other day, and the inspiration flowed, and I wrote this whole PowerPoint in no time at all. Like, I wrote the whole thing so fast and so instantaneously, it was not even funny. So today, we're about to dive into Sigil Magic, family. Who's here? So let me share how this is going to roll, peeps. First of all, happy Witchy Wednesday. I am KAISI, Divine Midwife of Soul Destiny, Christian Witch, and the author now of 14 books on practical spirituality, how you love, and I have missed you so much. Are you ready for this Friday? This Friday will be on 6 a.m. tomorrow, Friday morning, Friday the 13th, also the new moon, with our new moon opening spell, opening ritual, Friday morning, 6 a.m. And then Monday morning, we start 40 money scriptures. So you're going to see the updates for that coming up. Now, here's how it's going to work today. Today, I have an incredible webinar to share with you. And the webinar is all about sigil magic, which you are absolutely going to love. You're going to love sigil magic. I'm going to start sharing my screen right now. And let me know if you can see it. Can you see it, Zaire? Zaire is with me today. And also, Zaire, if you can turn off the sound on there too, so we don't get any reverb over there. We are going to, yes, I'm sharing my screen. We are going to go into present mode for this incredible Witchy Wednesday episode. I am so excited about this Witchy Wednesday episode because this Witchy Wednesday episode is all about 10 major corporations who use sigil magic on you every day and why you should employ your own sigil magic too. This is all about sigil magic. And I'm really excited. So here's how it's going to work today. You won't see me and my face and my pink and purple hair, but you will see me Friday morning with my pink and purple hair. And today I have the blessing of having two incredible moderators from our team on with us on the live stream today. Zaire, say hi in the chat. Zaire is moderating comments as me, as Valerie Love-KAISI. So you will see Zaire's comments. Zaire saying hi to everybody now in the chat. So she'll answer your questions. She'll moderate comments. She'll help with, if somebody, you know how we do LoveTubers. If somebody come in here acting a little funny, you know how we do? Because my LoveTubers are not having it. Y'all be on it. Like, troll alert. No. We about our ascension up in here. We are a group of soul listeners, global family of soul listeners. So welcome. So Zaire is moderating from Valerie Love-KAISI as the channel. So you'll see Zaire moderating as the channel. That's not me. Zaire is going to put in here, hey, this is Zaire moderating for KAISI. And just in case, you say, this doesn't sound like KAISI, I want to let you know it's not me. It's Zaire. So it's not going to sound like KAISI. It's going to sound like Zaire answering questions for you in the chat. Also on deck, we got the incredible 1111 coach, also known as Mystique. So Mystique, can you say hi to everyone, all the LoveTubers, so that you can know that they'll know that you are answering their questions and you are moderating comments also today for us on the live stream, Witchy Wednesday. So did Mystique say hi to everybody? Yeah, Mystique is in there. All right. So Zaire and I are in the same space. She's with me in the office in Washington, D.C., and we're going to get started. And Mystique is with us virtually. She's in New Jersey. So let's get down to business with sigil magic. Let's get down to business. What is sigil magic? And before we go further, let's have a deep breath. You know how we do. We're magical people, witches, wizards, mages of all ages, occultists. We are soul ascenders. We are people who are metaphysicians, healers, light workers, all of the above. All of us who absolutely love the occult and the occult sciences. We are practicing in the Western esoteric magical traditions, Solomonic magic, ceremonial magic, witchcraft, pagans, Wicca, Christian witches, which I happen to be Christian witch, hoodoo witches, voodoo witches, all of you are welcome, welcome, welcome. And all of us, all magical traditions that I know of use sigils. And sometimes you use a sigil to create we use sigils for different purposes. So today we're going to talk about 10 corporations. This came to me by inspiration the other day. I was just sitting around thinking like, man, they're using sigil magic on us all the time. We've got to talk about this on the channel and really support a lot of our magicians and stepping up and creating your own book of sigils, incredible sigils. I've created many, many, many sigils for myself, and to use these sigils to really advance your life in the ways that you want to advance your life. So that's what this is all about. Now, let's begin with a deep breath. Center yourself in being magical and powerful and being a blessing and of service to whom you're called to be a blessing and a service to. I'm called to you. I'm called to be a service to you here now. And there are people that are waiting for you. There are people that you serve. Center and connect with all the souls all over the globe that you are to connect with. Call them to you. And take a deep breath and have thankfulness. Be thankful that we get to come together and talk about sigil magic and really dive into this. And Holy Spirit, come. God, Goddess, I am that I am. We welcome the presence of Spirit here now. And we open to the higher dimensions of awareness, consciousness, and wisdom to guide everything that unfolds here now. And so it is. So mote it be. Ashe. So, what is sigil magic? Sigil magic, for me, basically is symbols. Now, symbols have a lot more power than text, and you're going to see this in a moment, because a symbol is the language of the subconscious mind. So we could put a ton of words in front of you, but I tell you what's going to change your subconscious mind on a dime. 3 things. Number 1, and we can put this in the chat, Zaire. Number 1, feelings. How you feel changes your subconscious mind. As we know, feelings. That's why if you feel rich, like we talk about all the time on the channel, we talk a lot about abundance. This channel is all about magic, money, and metaphysics. You feel rich, you start becoming richer. Rich is a feeling. Feelings is number 1. Number 2, symbols. Symbols, a cross, a pentacle. See, these penetrate straight into the subconscious mind, beyond the intellect. Symbols, these are a part of the vast unconscious, and they're archetypal for us. Number 3, pictures, especially moving pictures. Pictures of things, and especially moving pictures, the moving pictures you have in your mind. Those 3 things, not in any particular order. There is no one order of importance over the other. All these things radically change your subconscious mind. If you employ them today, you can change your subconscious mind today. And as we know, the subconscious mind is giving you 96% of your results. It's doing all the heavy lifting in your life. So let's go to corporation number 1, McDonald's. As we all know, McDonald's has the golden arches. For me, what I did with each one of these, I did the element that the sigil feels like to me. Now you get to say what it feels like for you. So let's get in the chat. What does this sigil feel like to you? To me, it feels like happy. So they have the happy meal. It's yellow, it's sunny, it's inviting, it's warm. It's to hook kids at a very young age. I will never forget, my kids were tiny, 2, they couldn't hardly talk, and they would be saying, McDonald's, McDonald's. They couldn't even say the whole word. And they would be ready to go to McDonald's. So McDonald's is using this sigil for a very young age to hook children. And you can see how this sigil hooks children. Now, this is not good, bad, right, or wrong. There's no judgment here. Simply awareness. What is happening? How is this sigil being used? You see this sigil used everywhere. And everywhere you see the golden arches, you get a feeling. Maybe it's happy. Maybe it's something else. But put in the chat what the golden arches mean for you, so we can see that in the chat, and it'll be in the comments. Because now comments stay even after the live stream is over. I'm so happy about that. Number 2. Here's the second sigil. Coca-Cola. Now we know this sigil. This sigil has been going on for years. And by the way, all of these companies, these corporations, sometimes over time, they've morphed their sigil to be more harmonious and more aligned with where humanity is right now. But this, to me, the red flow of the Coca-Cola, for me, is the element of fire. And it symbolizes excitement, fun, right? Being hip and cool, being in the in crowd. Like you drink Coca-Cola, you're in. Like, do you ever watch their commercials? Their commercials are very subtle conditioning to say, you drink Coca-Cola, you're cool. Like, you're now accepted. Like, you're one of us. Like, you're in. So look very carefully at the Coca-Cola messaging. Look very carefully at the Coca-Cola symbol, and look very carefully at how they have it flowing. And it makes once again, it's inviting. It makes you want to come in, but it's also got that red, which technology companies never use, which we're going to see in a little bit. Technology companies never use red. Yet this is fun, fun, fun. And financial companies never use red, which you'll see shortly in a minute. Because, of course, red to a financial company means loss of money. Yet for Coca-Cola, it means fun. Let's go into another sigil that they're using on us daily. Who knows the black square? Uber. It's probably on your phone. I look at it every day. Every day. Now, what is this sigil? To me, this sigil is earth element. And put in the chat what these are. They chatting about what the sigils mean? Okay, so let me ask Zaire what, because I can't see the chat since I'm on the webinar. So Zaire, tell me what they're saying. What our LoveTubers are saying about what the sigils mean.
Some are talking about McDonald's feels fun.
McDonald's feels fun. Great. Fries. Big Mac.
Happy.
Yep, it's definitely happy. What is it?
He said Mickey D's.
Mickey D's. Yep, fun. Young people. It's very youthful, isn't it? It's vibrant. What else?
Then we went on to the
Coca-Cola. Yeah, what's Coca-Cola like for our peeps?
Oh, someone said they made it feel McDonald's repulsive.
Yeah, I have that thing too. I actually feel that it's repulsive too because they don't serve food there. But that's my own personal judgments about McDonald's. Continue. What are our peeps saying about Coca-Cola and the Coca-Cola sigil? How does it make you feel when you look at the Coca-Cola sigil?
They're just basically saying that they still remember like the commercials. Some people say I don't like Coke.
Okay.
Just feel like I need to test my blood. So they're not really saying.
Okay. Tell me who said what. So tell me a couple of the comments about, because I'm not seeing the comments. I got to know what y'all are saying. So tell me who said what so we can know specifically.
Jennifer.
Jennifer
says, I just feel like I need to test my blood sugar now.
I know that's right, Jennifer, because just looking at Coke, it's like pure sugar. It makes your blood sugar go up. What else?
Prophet of Infinite Love is saying that Coca-Cola was never sweet enough for her.
Oh, Coca-Cola's not. You were. Fan. Oh my God, I was a Pepsi girl. Oh my God, I was hooked on Pepsi. I was addicted to Pepsi. Okay, I never drank Coca-Cola. I'm with you, Prophet. Prophetess or prophet?
Prophet of Infinite Love.
Prophet of Infinite Love. It could be a man or a female. I get a masculine. It could be a masculine vibe, or is it a female? Male or female?
I don't pronounce the first part, but the second
prophet
of Infinite Love.
Oh, Prophet of Infinite Love.
Shakira, maybe Alexis.
Okay, is that a male or a female? I don't know. I was just wondering.
Looks like a female.
Looks like female.
Yes.
Okay, all right. I was just wondering if it was a masculine. I was picking up some masculine energy too, not from you particularly, just in general. What else?
Lady in her song is saying that she still remember the commercials, the Coca-Cola commercials.
Coca-Cola commercials when you're younger. What did it make you feel like? Yeah, it's programmed in. What does it make you feel like? So Lady in her song, if you could put that in the chat, because these sigils, this is exactly what we're talking about. They go into the subconscious mind and they are programming. They're programming. That's why you can use it to your benefit. Now let's talk about the Uber Black Square. The Uber Black Square for me is very much earth It's very much about utility. It's direction, because you see a little compass kind of feeling in there. It's straight. So what I believe Uber is trying to tell me is that they are solidly and squarely going to get me straight to my destination. That's what it feels like to me. Like, you're going to get straight there. And that's exactly what Uber does. I mean, their sigil is exactly what they do. Like, you're going to get from point A to point B. It's not fancy, not frilly, it's utility. And for me, that's earth. But you all tell us what it means for you. Let's go to the next one. We know one of my faves, Starbucks. Now notice the shapes as well. You want to notice the shapes of the sigils. Some sigils are circular. McDonald's is the golden arches. Some searches are square, squarish sigils, like the sigil for Uber, whereas Starbucks is circular with the mermaid. And we all know the mermaid. And for me, it's a water symbol. Tell us what element comes up for you when you see these sigils. For me, it's watery. We have somewhat of magic, and the watery or the liquid kind of makes you a little thirsty. Maybe you want to go and you want to get something to drink. Relief. It's sort of beckoning. It's sort of like the mermaid is beckoning you. Come, come. It's very beckoning, isn't it? And the green is it makes you feel good and warm inside. So to me, some could say that the green is more of an earth symbol. For me, Starbucks feels like water. But you tell us in the chat. So what are we getting in the chat?
For the Starbucks, they were saying clearly, LaRonda, clearly Starbucks has mesmerized us with the mermaid.
Oh, LaRonda, they totally have us with them. They have hypnotized us. Totally. Mm-hmm.
Lady Ninharsog, yes, the goddess.
The goddess, Lady Ninharsog, the goddess.
Kara, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. A prophet of infinite love. She's saying that Starbucks makes me feel warm and fuzzy. I call it a caffeine vibration.
I love it. I love the caffeine vibration. Oh my God, I'm in Starbucks almost every day. My God, I'm in there almost every day. Okay, let's do another one, family. Ready for another one? Don't we love this? Tell me how you do it so far. Tell us. All right. Now I threw in Pfizer here because I use no pharmaceuticals. I recommend no pharmaceuticals. I represent no one in this whole webinar. I represent myself. I represent God. I don't represent anything in here. This is simply for observation and awareness. I do not recommend Pfizer. I don't recommend taking any pharmaceuticals. So I just want to put that out there and be clear. What is Pfizer trying to communicate to us? This is the first time that we're meeting with the blue. What is the blue? Trust. And you're going to see this going through the other sigils. Pfizer is trying to get your trust. You can trust us. It fades from light blue to a deeper blue. It feels like water to me. It feels like inviting, almost like friendship, like you're safe here. Like it's familiar or familial. It's warm, inviting. You see, this is a very different sigil than Uber, utilitarian, or Coca-Cola. Have fun. Pfizer, you can trust us. Now, I wouldn't, but I think that's what their blue oval is trying to tell you. So anybody, let's get some comments on Pfizer and any of these sigils.
All right, so we got Kim Cake says something about a round logo says buy this every day.
Ooh, look at that. Continue. That's powerful.
Yes, we have Prophet of Infinite Love saying that I feel the vibration of trust.
Yes.
Pfizer,
look at that.
It went straight through to my subconscious.
It goes straight in, doesn't it? Doesn't it? So magical people, this is why we've got to be so clear and so aware, because we are being conditioned about this stuff every day and we've got to pay attention. I love it. Continue. What else?
Sigil Mage just has It has the shape of a pill and it's blue, and pills usually pass through the throat to be ingested.
Wow, I didn't even notice that. It is the shape of a pill. That's incredible.
Yes.
Man, they're telling you to take pills in the logo.
Yes. Pearl says blue oval, warm and safety. Yep,
safe.
Awakening. Gracie says fiber sounds almost soothing.
Look at that, Pfizer. Oh my God. That's incredible. All that from one little symbol. It's all in your feelings. Like this stuff is getting you on a subconscious level.
It does feel like Pfizer.
Doesn't it feel? Yeah, come. And you be like, wait, like almost like heavenly. Does it have a little bit of a heavenly, like the sky? Like a sky blue, heavenly, like you'll go high. You do go high on drugs. You do go high. Pfizer, you right on that one. Next. Dun 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 dun. Solid Trust. The Blue Square. American Express. Now, I cannot talk too badly about American Express. Y'all know I used to be there for 7 years as a financial planner at American Express. American Express is all about that trust, baby. That trust is square. 4. 4 is the number of solid foundation. The square. You can trust us. Money. This says we are firmly established. We have a foundation. This company is probably over 100 years old. I mean, I think American Express is older than Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola's got to be up there like 90 years old, I think. And American Express is over 100 years old. Now, remember, American Express also had the Centurion, and the Centurion looks like Mars, like the god Mercury, also known as Mars, also known as Hermes, the winged helmet god. They used to have him as well, the Centurion, and the Centurion is still in the middle of the American Express card. You know that Centurion with the helmet, the winged helmet? Yeah, that's a god. Yeah. So this is the more commonly used to the whole world. This is their forward-facing message, American Express. You can trust us. Here goes the blue for trust again. This is not about fun. This is not about splurging. No blues, no greens, no yellows, no reds. I mean, no yellows, reds. Red is more fun, vibrancy, fire, like Coca-Cola. A fun brand. This is not a fun brand. This is solid, square, somewhat for squares, not for people who are creative. There's no creativity here, is there? They're telling you directly, we are American Express. The words are solid. So what are people getting from the American Express? And the ones we also have the Blue Trust. All technology companies and financial companies usually use the blue for the trust. They want to get your trust. What are we hearing for the American Express? What are the comments?
All right. Yes, Lady in her song says, yes, solid trust.
Lady in her song, yep.
We have Awakening Gracie, square, very solid, yes, Hermes.
Yes, Hermes, yes. And then the very square and solid. It's a firm foundation.
Honora is saying, wait, Mars and Mercury are different gods?
Mars is the planet. The planet Mars is ruled by Mercury. Is that accurate? Mercury is the same god as, well, is Mars a war god? Mars, Mercury, war. And Mercury is the winged god, correct? Mercury?
I know, like in astrology.
Please forgive me if I have this turned around. I'm going to check on it. Mars, Mercury, and Hermes. I'm going to check on those three and their relation. If anybody knows about their relation, please put it in the chat for us. Clear that up about the winged god. I think they call him Hermes. I think he's Hermes in one tradition. I think he's Mars in another tradition. And I think he's Mercury in another. But let's check our gods and be clear. What else do we have?
We have Shauna. She's saying American Express, the card entrusted to the financially mature.
Hello. That's exactly what they're saying. They don't want kids. They don't want millennials. They don't want creative people. They want people who appreciate a very long tradition of tradition. That's what they're saying. They stand for. They stand for tradition. What else? before we go to the next one. Well, we'll go to the next one and keep receiving comments on this one. Let's go to the next one.
Okay.
We know the apple. Oh my goodness. Don't we love this one? The apple. The black apple with the bite out of it. Now, how many times have we seen this? We've seen this everywhere. The apple with the bite, right? They have so transfixed us. Apple probably has done better than anybody on this whole list. Like, you see that apple, you think Steve Jobs, an iPhone, an iPad, a Mac, top technology in the world, right? In the world, just from seeing an apple with a bite out of it. Money, billions. What I love about Apple is that they are the top technology company, but they are not using any of the technology blue, the blue that's typical, which tells you that they are unexpected, playful. They're going to surprise you. They're somewhat secretive and cryptic. They're very creative. They are also enticing you because your salivary glands start working the more you look at that apple. Just stare at that apple for a few minutes. You'll feel your glands start watering as if you're going to take a bite out of the apple. It's incredible the effect that it has on you. Because if you look at it and you really think you're looking at an apple, your salivary glands start working. I love this brand. And for me, this brand is an earth element. This sigil is earth element. It's very earthy and grounded, yet it's so funny, so playful, so unexpected, and sort of in your face and sort of cheeky. Sort of like, we don't care what you think. And that kind of is the Apple kind of culture, right? They're creative, they're fun, they're playful, they don't care what you think. And they are diehard Apple lovers. Oh my God. Like, I have an iPhone, I have an iPad, I'm not doing anything other than iPhone. It's not happening, right? What are people saying about Apple?
Melanin Express says higher learning.
Higher learning. I love that.
Awakening Gracie, she says Apple symbol of knowledge.
Wow. Symbol of knowledge. Okay. Love it.
Jennifer, she says temptation equals have to have it.
Ooh, that's a good one. Like, you just have to have that apple.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I love it. What else?
Prophet of Infinite Love. Apple is edgy, in crowd, exclusive, trendy.
Aren't they? Aren't they? You got to be in. Yeah, you got to definitely be in the culture, and you got to be in the in crowd. And if you're in the in crowd, maybe you get to have a bite of that apple. Somewhat a little bit exclusivity as well, perhaps.
Yes.
What else? I love it.
So Shauna says an apple a day. We all know the apple and how we were told to always have one.
Yeah, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. That's what we were taught. So they could have been taking advantage of that conditioning that was already present in our subconscious mind. I like that. Right?
Yes.
Let's look at the next one. Keep chatting, peeps. This is awesome. Well. Here we are at AT&T, another really old company, really old, and they have had to reinvent themselves over and over and over again. And they have the blue swirling ball, almost like the ocean. But I like that they're so bold. They have the whole globe. Like, we're going to take over the whole world. They made the globe their market. And aren't they a global company? Mm-hmm. And it tells you it's swirling. It looks like it's swirling. So we have here movement. It's not a static company. And AT&T is dynamic. They have reinvented themselves over and over and over again. That's why they're still alive. And that's why some of the other technology companies went bye-bye. Yet they also have the blue trust. And then they have the solid. I like how they have the solid AT&T right here. Because that black right next to the blue swirling ball is going to get everybody. This AT&T over here is going to get the solid older people. And the blue swirling ball is still going to look fresh and young enough for all the millennials. They're trying to get the whole world. That's it. World domination. It's no secret what they're up to over there at AT&T. Next, Wakaya Perfection. Look at that. Now, why did I include the Wakaya Perfection model? This is not because I'm trying to sell Wakaya Perfection products. And let me make an announcement that I am an ambassador of Wakaya Perfection. So if you buy something from the Wakaya Perfection website, that is my website, and my website, I will make money. So I have to make that clear. We're not talking about that for that reason right now. Right now, the reason I included Wakaya Perfection's logo is because remember when he actually told us, David Gilmour actually told us how he created the logo. David Gilmour is the billionaire who founded Wakaya Perfection. And he said he wanted to look at this very clearly. Oh, let me go back. Pardon me. He wanted to do a logo within a logo. So right in here, if you look, he says, here's the Wakaya Club and Spa. That's in Fiji, private island resort in Fiji. That's one logo. And he did that logo inside of another logo. It's a logo within a logo. Can you see that? And that's unusual. And this to me also is water. And it's about spa, relaxation, and being on the islands. It's very flip-flop. So if we go back and we look at American Express, look how you feel there, right? Solid. Your back almost sat up straighter. Then you go to Wakaya Perfection. Palm trees on the island by the beach. You kind of relax. You're thinking flip-flops. You feel good. It's like relaxation. There's a spa there. And the Wakaya Club and Spa is an exclusive private island resort. And you see it right in here. It says private island resort. I think this Wakaya Perfection and the tiki flavor of the wording, because all of that goes into making an incredible sigil that people remember. This tiki wording that looks like it came from Fiji, that's part of it. And it's part of putting you in that whole spa relaxation thing, right? All right, let's go to the next one. Let me see what it looks like on the screen. Let me see if you scroll up. Yep, it's showing beautifully. All right, what are people saying about those? This is almost the last one. We're coming down to the home stretch, family. So tell us what folks are saying about those last few sigils. What are we hearing? What are the comments?
All right. So going up to ANT&T, we got Awakening Grace, Global Symbols, Dominance, Sigil Mage, Sphere, Well-Rounded Service.
I love it. Sigil Mage. That's a fantastic name. I love that name, Sigil Mage. I love it. Yeah, Sphere. And the sphere is a powerful, powerful magical symbol, the sphere. What else?
Kimmy Cakes is the whole world. The whole world is doing it. Why aren't you? Mindset.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Danielle Anderson, AT&T connects the world.
Connects the whole world, baby.
Yes.
Everybody. They want everybody. It's clear AT&T wants everybody. What else?
For Wakaya, we got Exotic.
I love that. Exotic.
Living in Herself, Inviting. Prophet of Infinite Love says Wakaya feels life is a vacation.
Ooh, that's pretty much the Wakaya way, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty much, it's islandy. It's very laid back. Wakaya is definitely very laid back.
Dr. Denise Buckus is saying relaxing island life.
Let's just go to Fiji right now, shall we? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God, yes.
Sigil Mage saying perfection, what everybody aspires and wants badly.
Ooh, perfection. People want perfection. Oh my God, don't they?
Yes. Jennifer Serenity, we all know you can't fight the palm trees by the beach.
I'm telling you, it's so serene and beautiful. I love it. I love what y'all are saying. All right, let's look at, for the 10th one, I gave y'all a bunch of them. So that's 9. For this one, I gave you a bunch. So let's look at them. I wanted to go to social media and tech icons, and I wanted us to look at this. We recognize these off the bat. You recognize these 6 off the bat, right? So let's look at the blue square of Facebook. You got the solid. right? The technology blue. Same thing with LinkedIn. And LinkedIn is somewhat cultish, because LinkedIn, you kind of got to be in the in crowd. And it's square. So square is not quite as creative, right? It's more traditional. And the square is telling you that we're more corporate, right? Focused. This is not for creatives. Like, look at Instagram. Instagram's totally for creatives. Instagram is all about pictures. They have a camera as their logo. I mean, this is a camera right here. They have a camera as their logo. They're telling you, we want you to be creative. They have the whole rainbow. We're having all kinds of people here. It's a whole rainbow, right? Anyone can be here on Instagram. I love the blue. Look at the Twitter bird. Gossip, chatty, chirp, 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 chirp. Always something going on. Chirp, 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 chirp. This one said that. That one said that. That one said that, because the bird's mouth is open. Chirp, 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 chirp. And isn't that what they do on Twitter all day long? Chirping, tweeting, tweet, 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 never ending, right? But a tweet, I started to say a twerp. A tweet. A tweet is also very short. So the 140 characters, it's snappy, it's short, it's fast, it's witty. Look at Google. Google is telling you that they are playful and fun and young and vibrant, and they accept everybody. I love that about Google. Playful, fun, inviting, we accept everybody. And my fave, YouTube. Don't we love that play button? What does that YouTube play button mean to you? To me, it means I'm going to learn something, or ooh, something new, or ooh, something exciting. Like, you're going to watch a movie, or you're going to watch a show, or you're going to watch a new video. There's an anticipation that comes when you get that red play button, right? And the red is vibrancy, right? Fire, aliveness, creativity. It's not the blue, tired, old. You're going to get something new, fresh, fiery. So what is everyone getting from these social media icons? We all know them. We see them every day. What do you have to say about these social media icons? What do they mean to you? You determine this. What do these mean to you? Let's hear from you in the comments.
All right. Kimmy Cake says the positioning of the F in Facebooks makes it feel like this is a way of keeping in touch, even though you have a busy life. At least you can check in at the end of the day.
Oh, I love that. The F is not centered. It's off-centered. Like, live your life, and then at the end of the day, come check Facebook. Mm-hmm. Very nice. I like that.
Sigil Mage says capturing life's treasures for Instagram.
Yes. It's got the camera. Love it. Love it. Yeah.
Got Awakening Grace. Google's looks fun.
Fun. So fun. So fun. What else?
We're
gonna wrap up in a couple of minutes, so get all your comments on the live stream. Get all your comments on the live stream.
Sigil May said the red gives a masculine projective energy.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, because the red is yang for sure, and blue is definitely more yin. I like it. What else?
Danielle Anderson says LinkedIn is in the box and in crowd-ish because it's all about networking for business.
Yeah, B2B, in the corporate structure, in a cubicle perhaps, in an office, right? There is no shape around the YouTube play button. Isn't that interesting? There's no edges. It's infinite. Very interesting. Thank you, Danielle. Very interesting. What else do you see?
We have Cassandra. She says everything is under the rainbow.
Oh, for Google. Okay. Love it. Yeah, Google's very open. They love everyone. What else before we go to you making your own sigils?
Kimmy Cake says YouTube Play feels like a call to action.
Oh.
Like, how will you contribute?
Oh, I love that. Yeah, you're absolutely right, because when you look at the YouTube play button, you have to do something, right? Facebook, you could pretty much consume. LinkedIn, you're going to connect. Instagram, you're going to take pictures and share pictures. YouTube is invited, and Twitter, you're going to kind of shoot off what's at the top of your head. Google, you're going to look for something. And YouTube is like, let's create that creative power. It's all about creators on YouTube. I feel like Facebook is all about connection and YouTube is all about creating, right? Now let's go into your own sigils. So these are 3 ways that I create my own sigils. Number 1, numeric sigils. So what do? I'll give you a little grid here. And you can rewind this video as many times as you like. I won't spend a whole lot of time on this because I've got a lovely client coming up at 2 o'clock. So we are going to just give you an overview of this really quickly. If you want to find the numerical value of any word, this is the chart and the code. You go 1 through 9, and then you go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, T, U, V, W, Y, X, X, Y, Z. I hope I have these alphabet right.
It's right. It's right.
Thank you. Otherwise, they're going to be asking, did I finish high school? How did you become a financial planner? How did you become a financial planner? But anyway, so how does this work? The way it works is that you get the number value for any word. So let's say the word is Abe. Let's say your name is Abe and you're going to make this is very simple. You're going to make a sigil with your name. A is 1, numerical value of A is 1, numerical value of B is 2, the numerical value of E is 5. And you can put them into a configuration like this, and you have an Abe sigil, a sigil that means your name. Now, we're not going to talk yet about what you do with the sigil. Here's another way to create a sigil. So those are numeric sigils. Let me go back to the numeric chart. When you look at this chart, this is how you can get the numerical value of your name, especially the numerical value of your birth name. Do your whole birth name, especially the numerical value of any magical name, because every name has its numerical powers. So you want to get the numerical value of any name. You can get the numerical value of children's names. If you're pregnant, you're about to have children, or you're the father of a child, and you want to name them, you can get the numerical value of a name. And the better the numbers are, good numbers make for good names. Okay? Is that clear? What is everybody saying about that?
They let you talk.
All right, alpha sigils. Let's now go to alpha sigils. So we've talked about numeric sigils. Here is, once again, Abe. Let's say you want to create a sigil for your name, a sigil that represents you. I have a sigil that represents my first magical name. I have a sigil that represents trust, as you've seen in 40 money spells. I have a sigil that represents inspiration. I have lots of sigils that I've created and use sigils. This is if you want to create a letter sigil, an alpha. I call it an alpha sigil, not a numeric sigil, an alphabet sigil. And this is simply A, B, E put together. Just put it together, take the letters, write them by hand. I did this by text, so it's not perfect, but it just gives you an idea that you put it together to form a symbol. You put the letters together to form a symbol. You can see the A here, you can see the B turned on its side, you can see the E turned on its side, to put together a symbol. And you can put together any symbol you want using letters, the letters of the name. This can also be done with something you want to create. If you want more money, take MONEY and put the letters in some kind of sigil format. Draw it out and put them together. And that's how you create an alpha sigil. Now, alpha sigils are not my favorite. These are my favorite. I'll show you my favorite next. Numeric sigils are not my favorite. Alpha sigils are not my favorite. These are my favorite. My favorite are geometric sigils. So all of my sigils are geometric, all the ones I create. How do you create a geometric sigil? From any of these. Circles, a trapezoid, a pentacle, a pentagram, a 5-pointed star, a 6-pointed star, a square, a diamond, a rectangle, or an oval. Haven't we seen that just about all of these sigils were made from some kind of shape, geometric shapes, weren't they? They were squares, they're ovals, they're circles. So I prefer sigils that are geometric shapes. That's my own particular favorite. Now, to create your own sigils, go with pure inspiration. Don't think it up in your head. This is not on the conscious mind level. This is so much further down below your conscious mind. This is all subconscious. This is in the vast well of the unconscious. If you go to the tarot deck, we're talking here about the high priestess. The high priestess is the absolute guardian of all the deep, deep, deep well of knowledge that's in the vast unconscious. This is not your conscious mind. You've got to go with pure inspiration to create your sigils, because this is not something you can think of or manufacture from the conscious mind. Okay, don't use your surface mind for this, please. Next, these are the things that I do. Charge the sigil. You've got to charge the sigil. In other words, fill the sigil with the energy of what you are creating and what you made the sigil for. So if you made the sigil for more money, you're going to charge the sigil with the energy of money. How? You're going to pray and speak to it. We have this beautiful sigil hanging right there. It's charged with prayers. We have a sigil hanging right in our office, and it's a sigil for money. And it's charged. It's from Hong Kong, from my trip in Hong Kong. It's charged with all kind of energy. Every time we come in, we touch it, we say a prosperity prayer. You're going to charge the sigil. You could charge the sigil with the moon, put it in the full moon at night. You could charge the sigil by putting it under a crystal. I've seen some mages that have put it under a crystal or under, I saw one mage, he had put his sigil under a crystal pyramid that he had on his desk. He had drawn it on a piece of paper, cut the piece of paper in a square, and he stuck it right under a crystal pyramid, and it was sitting on his desk. And no one would ever see that sigil. No one would ever know about the sigil. The sigil is at work because it's charged by this crystal. So you could charge it with your energy. You could charge it with your intention. You could charge it with the moon. You can charge it with the sun. You could charge it with a prayer. You could charge it by putting it on your altar. Pure, once again, we're going back to pure inspiration. I do so much of this from inside myself. Pure inspiration. Draw and draw the sigil over and over and over to perfect it. That's what I do. I draw my sigils over and over and over and over and over, because you're charging it and you're also making clear to your subconscious mind. Every time you see this, this is what it means. Now, why you want to draw it over and over and over? Because they used this on all of us. When we were going to church, they kept showing you the cross, the cross, the cross, the cross. And you were little and you drew the cross, and you drew the Easter bunny, or you drew the turkey for Thanksgiving. You drew all these sigils over and over and over again. That's why they're still in your consciousness. Same thing. Draw it over and over. And as you draw it, you're charging it, because you're feeling this symbol. You're feeling this sigil. Lastly, critical. Please, please, please. Here's the last word in this whole training, in this whole Witchy Wednesday episode. Release. One of the most important things to do in magic, release. You've got to let it go. It's just like that magician who had that sigil under the crystal. He had it under the crystal pyramid, and he showed the crystal pyramid. He said he actually forgot what the sigil was. He forgot what it was for, which means it already did what it was supposed to do. He put it under there years ago. Release, man. You've got to release your magic. You've got to release the spell. You've got to release. You can't hold it tightly. It's called lusting for a result, or thirsting for a result, or having to have the thing appear in a certain way, or having it to appear at a certain time, or the way you want it, or the way you think. None of that's going to happen. It's going to happen when it's going to happen. And you are so certain that it is already done that you get to be it now. And therefore, it's not concerning to you when it happens. You be it now. If you're doing a sigil for money, you be it now. Be the money now. If you're doing a sigil for power, which you can do, because you walk around and you want to have more confidence and power, do a power sigil. And then release the power sigil, charge it, draw it over and over. Once you know you've got it, you've got to do this all subconsciously. Once again, you know you have it, then release it. You're going to put the sigil somewhere, put it in a cauldron, put it on your altar, put it in a book, put it in the Bible. Release it. You released it. You're done. That's the way I did. And I tell you one thing, that sigil was working and it was bringing me all. My trust sigil bought me all kinds of stuff. It was incredible. The trust I have in this universe now is so incredible. And it was from my work in the Psalms and from the sigil magic I used with my trust sigil and the book that I wrote, How to Trust. And my trust went to cajillion from low from that symbol. See, the sigil is a shortcut to your own subconscious mind. It's a shortcut to your consciousness. Comments. Let's conclude. Comments. That's all I have for you today, beautiful people. Comments. And of course, if you just want to talk to me, let me share that. If you just want to talk to me, I want you to go over to valerielove.com. And if you're seeing this while I'm still doing this, I won't be doing this forever. If you go to valerielove.com, I am KAISI. If you go to valerielove.com and click on booking, you're going to be able to see there that you can book a complimentary session with me at valerielove.com. And it tells you the different kinds of sessions that you can book. You can either book with me. Let's say you went over to one of our programs and you looked at the Enlightenment Circle and you had questions about the Enlightenment Circle before joining. You can book a quick 15-minute Q&A call with me. You can book the Bali retreat. What if you went to events and retreats and you scroll down and you saw the Bali retreat? And once you go to the Bali retreat, where is it? Here you are, October. Oh, can't wait to go to the Bali retreat. An incredible group of women are coming to the Bali retreat already. It's going to be incredible. And so let's say you go through the Bali retreat, you see everything that's going on at the Bali retreat, day 1, day 2, blah, 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 all the wonderful deliciousness that we're doing with your incredible book baby in Bali. I snapped this picture myself when I was in Bali, lived in Bali for 33 days. I took this picture myself because it's just so heavenly. I also took this picture from one of the villas I was staying in Bali. Absolutely divine and delectable. So let's say that you're coming to Bali and there's me doing a book signing, my very first book signing. Probably over a decade ago. I think it might have been 2008, 2009. So let's say that you want to book a session. You go here to apply for the retreat and then you book your session. So that's if you have questions, let's say, regarding the Bali retreat. Let's go back to booking. And also, what's on here is, what if you don't know what you want to talk to me about? You only know that you really want to schedule a session, a discovery session, so that you can perhaps gain clarity on what you are offering. Perhaps you want to put together a strategy for how you're going to create 5-figure months with YouTube, like the program we have coming up that starts this Friday. Registration for that will close at the end of the month, so you got to join before July 31st. So if you don't know what you want to yet book a session for, book a discovery session, 30 minutes. And remember this, only book a discovery session if you know what you want. I can't help you get what you want if you don't know what you want. I cannot help you. You got to know what you want. You have to have a level of clarity before you can talk to a coach. A coach is there to support you in having what you want. You've got to know what you want. I can't tell you what you want. That has to come from inside of you. Comments before we close. This has been so delicious. Comments before we close. This has been so delicious. So delicious. Comments before we close? We got 1 minute. Okay, comments. Let's go through questions or comments.
Okay.
One quick moment.
So we got Sigil Mage. She said, yes, in the pyramid, it's like a filter that takes in the sigil energy through the base and the project it into the universe point.
Woo! Yes, Sigil Mage. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Lady Lynn Hersog says, I love this Witchy Wednesdays, and she'll be there for the Sedona retreat and the Covenant Christian Witches Retreat.
Covenant of Christian Witches Retreat, October 1st to the 5th. Come on.
Yes, Prophet of Infinite Love said she does have masculine energy, but she's a woman.
Wow. Wow. Thank you. I'm so happy I didn't, I hope I wasn't offensive. I'll be trying not to be, questionable in my comments and be mindful of everyone. So thank you for that. I have a lot of masculine energy too, so it's all good. I'm very yang. Continue.
Bree Kaya 07 says you're such an idol.
Idol.
An idol.
Oh, an idol. Oh, wow. I've never been called that before. I don't know what to say. All all I can say is thank you. And all I can say is worship one, and that is God. So please don't make me an idol, but I so appreciate the love. I love the love. Thank you. What else?
All right, we have people saying 1111's coach says she has the book that you were saying.
1111 Coach, also one of our
Yes.
moderators today. Thank you so much, Coach Tiffany Satchel, also known as Mystique, the 1111 Coach, for moderating our comments today. Thank you. Diane?
Yes, ma'am.
Who ends us? Who's the last comment we're going to take? This is the last comment
one,
we're going to take.
Kimberly and somebody just popped in.
Okay.
She said, I will watch this on Rewind. And
yes.
Please do a teaching on master numbers one day.
Oh, master numbers. Okay, we'll do that on a Witchy Wednesday.
Love you.
Love you. Peace. Oh, this has been delicious. Yay. Okay, how do I end it? All right. Bye-bye, peeps. Love you.